guys, today is Tuesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, today we're going to be talking about fragrances that are perfect for going to the gym. It's spring, soon it will be summer, which means it's going to be swimsuit season, shorts season, sundress season, just I want to wear less clothes season, right? And so if we're doing that, that means we're trying to get into shape. And where do we get into shape at? At the gym. If you don't have a home gym, then we're headed to the gym. Little known fact about me is once upon a time, I was a gym rat. Yes, I have several gym certifications. The one that I am most proud of is my certification in Turbo Kick. All right, if you've heard of Chalene Johnson, Google it, Google her. I actually received my certification from one of the ladies in her video, in her Turbo Fire, or is it Turbo Kick? Turbo Fire videos. Yep, I remember I went to Tennessee to get this certification. It was an all-day certification. It was a grueling certification. I remember leaving there the sorest I had ever been in my life. You know, sometimes after you do a really strenuous workout, you're sore a few days later. Never had I worked out that hard, and I mean, as soon as I got into the car, I was extremely sore. But it was a wonderful experience. It was an all-day affair, like I said. Chase and Eric went with me. We got a hotel in Tennessee. Hated the hotel, but what can you do? It was Tennessee. And I remember they went to the railroad train or something museum there. They checked out some of the caves there. So they had a great time, but I was in there getting my butt kicked. But I thoroughly enjoyed it when it was all said and done. And I'm just happy to say that now I have that certification and I have that experience. Another certification I have is the YMCA. I was a big YMCA head. Me and all my girls, we were those moms at the Y. And I went later because I enjoyed working out at the Y so much. I got a certification in just overall physical fitness so that I could teach classes at the YMCA. So that was great as well. But I will say, you know, working out, both getting my Turbo Kick certification or Turbo Fire. So when you go to the gym, Turbo Fire is called Turbo Kick, but the DVDs they're under the Beachbody umbrella. Those are called Turbo Fire. I hope that's not confusing. But either way, I have had my experience with working out at the gym, and I've also experienced, you know, people working out around me who after a while started to smell not so fresh. And not blaming them, because these are all living, breathing individuals. And so when we're working out for, you know, top fitness, of course you're going to sweat. Of course you're going to have, you're gonna emit certain odors, but there is a way of combating that. Of course, you want to make sure you're wearing the proper deodorants and things like that. You want to wear, you know, water wicking clothing. You don't want to wear, you know, fitness clothing that's going to, or clothes that are going to absorb and hold on to that water. You want to wear garments that are going to be, you know, breathable fabric, so they're not holding in those odors even after you've washed them. You don't, the cotton fabrics for working out, 2 or 3 workouts are going to be fine, but by the time you get to that 4th or 5th workout, you're going to pull those things out of the dryer and they're not going to smell so fresh. So, but anyway, I want to share with you my top favorite fragrances for working out at the gym. You don't want now to wear fragrances that are so heavy and just obnoxious that the person next to you, they breathe in for a whiff of air. They're doing their punches and kicks or whatever. They go to take in a breath and they're choking on your perfume or your cologne, because I've worked out with guys as well. But anyway, here are my top faves. Chanel Chance It's clean, it's light, it's a fragrance that has been in and out of my collection for a long time. I just absolutely love it. It's one of these fragrances where you're not gonna find too many people who hate on Chanel Chance. It's just perfect. It's a nice fragrance. It's long lasting, but it's not going to be one of those fragrances where it's overpowering and not wanted in the gym. I can remember my first workout class, my first fitness class that I ever took. The instructor said, ladies, we want you guys here in the class. It was a female who said it, but please don't come in wearing the heavy perfumes. We want you to smell nice, but the heavy perfumes are going to be, they're gonna make some people sick, because you guys do know when you go to some of these workout classes, if you guys take workout classes, I'll have to say, or I should mention that when I first started working out, my favorite thing to do was to work out in a group setting. And sometimes within the group setting, most time, you know, more often than not, you're going to have varying degrees of fitness levels. And so the lady standing next to you on your right may be able to go toe to toe with you in terms of fitness, but the lady over here on the left, girl, she is barely struggling in here trying to catch her breath, and you're in here smelling like, you know, a whole perfumery. So while Chanel Chance does have a long lasting fragrance, at least with my body chemistry, it's not going to be overpowering. Chanel Chance it is a gourmand fragrance. You guys, countless times I've said at this point that I do love gourmand fragrances for the spice, but the spice here is not overdone. The initial spray is that of rose, jasmine, even a citrusy note of grapefruit, and I love it. But then the dry down gives me more of a musk, not a bad musk, but a musk. And I think too that Chanel Chance can go a little unisex as well. But overall, I think it's a really great fragrance. I know a lot of my friends chose Chanel Chance as their wedding fragrance. It's a great bridal fragrance too, because it's just so, I like to call it, it's just a really friendly, a really familiar fragrance, really gentle. And so I think just easygoing enough for the gym, but it also, as you're doing your kicks or your lifts or your squat or whatever, it's going to throw just a really great fragrance, not offensive, but just nosy and inquiring enough to where after the workout, I feel someone's gonna come up to you and say, hey, you smell great. What was that you're wearing? So Chanel Chance is my #1 scent, or my first scent, I should say, for a fragrance that we could all get away with wearing to the gym. I feel that with Chanel Chance, as we start to heat up in the workout, it really helps to throw the fragrance even more. But here, because the fragrance is so light and familiar and clean, it's not going to throw it so much so that you are offending the people around you. So yeah. All right, Gucci Memoir, guys. Gucci Memoir. Do you guys just say Gucci Memoir? Do you shorten the name, or do you say Gucci Memoir de un Odor? I just say Gucci Memoir, but Gucci Memoir, it is a clean, soft, fresh smelling fragrance. Perfect for the gym. Absolutely love it. There's vanilla, there's jasmine, there's a little bit of sweetness there. And this is gonna sound crazy, but if you are a tea drinker, then if you're a tea drinker and you've ever smelled Gucci Memoir, I'm pretty sure, the mailman's out there, I'm pretty sure that you'd probably liken it to a glass of tea. A really nice pour of chamomile tea. And because of that, it gives me spa vibes. And so if you're going to the gym, what better fragrance to wear than a fragrance that's gonna give you spa vibes? Clean laundry. I get clean laundry here. Again, if you're going to the gym, you don't want anybody smelling like old sweaty clothes. And like I mentioned earlier, when you go to the gym, you don't want to wear those heavy cotton fabrics. You want to wear fabrics that are breathable, that are water wicking, sweat wicking, so that when you wash them, you know, those odors and everything, they wash out in the water. And here, when you put them on again, you're not coming to the gym, you know, smelling old and musky. So this is just the perfect gym scent. This is just the perfect gym scent. Because this is giving me chamomile tea spa vibes, I would say this is a better gym fragrance. If I have to rank them, I would put the Gucci Memoir before I put the Chanel Chance. The Chanel Chance is great, but there's something about this particular fragrance that it just has me wanting to put it on and wear it to the gym. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know if you frequent the gym. All right. Have there been times, have there been instances where the person next to you or around you has been a little potent? A little potent, and then did that prompt you to maybe move around the room? If you've taken any of the fitness classes that I've taken, you know, they're boom boom boom, you know, for a few minutes, and then you'll get to take a water break. Do you change your position like you change your seat in a class because the person next to you, they're too offensive? It has happened to me on more than one occasion. It has absolutely had. But this right here would not have anybody moving away from me. Depending on how long your workouts are, it will last. I do know when I would do some of my certifications, this isn't the fragrance that I would wear when I really needed maybe 8-9 hours of a fragrance. When I went to Tennessee to get the certification there, that particular certification, guys, lasted, I want to say 8 that morning to, gosh, I want to say maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock that night. So you can have some workouts if you're looking into getting some type of certification this year that are a little bit longer. This wouldn't be the fragrance for that. This is a fragrance for maybe a 1 to 2 hour workout class, but either way, I absolutely do love it. I am not even going to hold you guys, not gonna hold y'all. Coach Summer Legacy understands the assignment and it gets the job done. It's classy and it's just super easy to enjoy. You get those citrus notes, you get those floral notes that are not overdone. It's not extra at all. It's not extra at all. It knows you apply Coach Summer Legacy and it knows, hey, we're just gonna tip in for a little while. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do and we're gonna leave. We're not necessarily going to last a really big, lasting, memorable impression, but we're just going to do the little light work and tip on out, right? When we are in the gym, here again, we don't want anything that's going to be too offensive, especially if you have attended any of the gyms that I've attended. When the lady has told you all, don't come in here wearing all those fragrances, why has she done that? Because someone has done exactly that and she don't want to have to call anybody out. So be confident, be comfortable in knowing that Coach Summer Legacy is not going to get you in trouble with the fitness instructor up at the front. You're not going to be talked about in future subsequent classes by the other ladies in the class because you're always in there smelling too loud, right? Coach Summer Legacy is that fragrance where it's just going to be no fuss, no bells, no frills, nothing extra. It's just going to get the job done. So I love that. I love the fact too that you can now pick up Coach Summer Legacy at your TJ Maxx. You can pick it up at your Marshalls, stores like that. What you will find here in this video, as several of the fragrance videos that I've shared with you guys, I don't spend a lot of money on fragrance because I feel that you shouldn't really have to do that. Yes, you will have to reapply Coach Summer Legacy, but I mean, unless you are an OBGYN, you know, a truck driver, some of these people who are working overnight shifts, working all day, all night, what is wrong with applying a little extra of your fragrance? And guys, I'm at a window, light going in and out. I can see that now as I look at the camera. So please excuse. So I don't need to necessarily spend $400 on a bottle of perfume because it's going to last, you know, till I get ready, you know, to get up for work or go out the next day. I don't need to do that. I don't have a problem with especially keeping a small bottle this size in my gym bag if I'm going to use the showers at the gym, take a shower and apply a little bit more. But I've said before, if you want to increase the staying power of your less expensive fragrances, why not spray a little bit on your hair? Make sure you're getting those points on your body that are going to help you know, help emit the fragrance and possibly help it to last a little bit longer. So yeah, here guys, over here in this space, we're not spending $400 and $500 on a bottle of perfume. At least who knows what I'll be doing down the road, but right now into the foreseeable future, I have no problem with getting a $14 bottle of fragrance, or you know, maybe $100-200 bottle of fragrance, and just possibly reapplying if I have to. You guys drop down, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the designer perfumes. Do you feel that you are really and truly getting your money's worth out of the fragrance, or you know, is it okay if you go in maybe once or twice during the day and reapply? For $400, $500 to not have to reapply, let me know if the money is absolutely worth it. And how long are you really going before you need to shower again? Because I would think once you shower, yes, depending on the fragrance, you may still have a little bit of the lingering essence of the fragrance on your body, but you're going to have to reapply it at some point anyway. So is $400, $500 and up, is that price tag really justified? I don't know. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know. Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I don't own it. I don't, but I have smelled it and I am in love with that fragrance, just not the price. So I love that Finery over at Target has the dupe, not another cherry. All right, so I have the Eau de Parfum and I also have the body mist. I am not suggesting that you wear parfum to the gym. This is an absolute dupe for Tom Ford Lost Cherry in that it is very boozy. It is very seductive, almost hypnotizing. Not a good combination for the gym. This one, if you wear it to the gym, you will absolutely make someone sick. The boozy, heightened cherries in here, it's very intoxicating, very seductive. I love it, just not as a gym fragrance. Now, what I will say, Finery has the Not Another Cherry in the body mist. I love the body mist for the gym in that it's not as heavy. It's not as heavy as the actual parfum. So if you are a fan of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry and you're looking for a fragrance to wear to the gym that's very reminiscent, that is a dupe for the actual fragrance, get Finery's Not Another Cherry, but get the mist, get the body mist. I think if you were to wear the parfum into the gym class, you'd make some people sick. It's a very, not necessarily maraschino cherries, but where do we put maraschino cherries? We put those in, you know, in some of our alcoholic beverages. And so this is a very boozy, almondy type of fragrance. And don't wear that to the gym. You're gonna get in trouble if you wear the parfum or the actual Tom Ford, the real Tom Ford. If you wear them to the gym, you're gonna make someone sick. But Not Another Cherry from Finery in the body mist, as you can see, it's two different sizes. The body mist is a little taller, but I just love the hand feel of both of these. The body mist, you're going to get you're going to be able to get away with wearing it to the gym because it's not as boozy. You get the essence of the booze, but it's not quite as boozy. Be on the lookout in the store for a really great body butter to pair with this. It's amazing. Putting the finishing touches on it now. As a matter of fact, that's what I'll be doing when I finish today's video. But it should be hitting the store soon. Again, thank you to everyone who continues to shop the store. I believe I am just about sold out of everything, but no worries. Like I said, a restock is in the works. So for the gym, Tom Ford Lost Cherry, don't do it. Don't do it. But Finery's Not Another Cherry in the Body Mist, I feel is perfect. If you don't want to spend the money like myself on Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, get the parfum from Finery Not Another Cherry in the Eau de Parfum. I love it, love it, love it. I am so sorry about this glare, guys. I'm so sorry. We are on our last fragrance anyway, so I won't be here too much longer. But we were just speaking about Finery. So another great dupe from Finery is Before the Rainbow. Before the Rainbow, this is a dupe for Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Freaking love the fragrance. We talked about layering. I'll have a body butter that works well with, if you already have Tom Ford's Lost Cherry or the dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, I have a great body butter to layer with that coming, and I also have a great body butter to layer with Before the Rainbow from Finery. It's going to be a spectacular dupe for, again, Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. But guys, just the name alone, it makes you think about breathing clearly, being out on a beach, on the coast, sand. It's just a clean, fresh scent. It's almost herbal, but then it sounds funny to say that it's almost, it's like herbal, but then I feel it leans masculine. This is actually a scent that I could see myself sharing with Eric. Not going to share it with him, but it's one that I could see myself sharing with him, right? So again, we're in the gym, we're working out, because this is a non-offensive fragrance. And when we work out in the gyms, these classes, sometimes we work out with both men and women. I think this is a fragrance that the men would inquire about as well. A lot of the men now, these days, very metrosexual, very, into themselves, and, not afraid to, ask a woman, what fragrance is that, and things like that. They really take care of themselves these days. If you've ever been to the little men's shaving beard area in Target, you will see the men and their self-care. It's like a whole vibe right now. So I can absolutely see a man wearing this. But again, a really non-offensive scent, great for wearing to the gym. The name says it all, even the dupe name, Before the Rainbow. All right, Before the Rainbow, just a really great fragrance. So that's it. Really appreciate you all stopping in today. I have some shout outs, but not going to have time to do them in today's video. I will roll them into the next video. As I mentioned, I'm really trying to get everything back in stock, all right, so that you guys can layer these butters with these amazing fragrances. Before you guys head out though, please drop down, leave a comment, let me know if you've had an opportunity to tip over into the Finery area in Target and pick up any of the fragrances that I shared in this video or the previous videos. I do know that I was in Target a few days ago and the entire Finery dupe section is wiped out. Someone has even taken 2 of the tester bottles. So let me know if you've purchased any of the Finery dupes. All right, really appreciate you all stopping in today for this quick video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.